Hi.
Hi, Natalie.
Hey, Fabriano.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Good?
Yeah,
Good?
excellent.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about this evening.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
I wanted to ask you before we start the
hmm
process. Did you get a chance to look at the resources I sent you?
yes. I just played the video. I mean the videos. Yeah. I didn't really get to do a lot of work. Yeah, but I just kind of usually I just whenever I'm doing something and I'll just let the video play. So yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Was there anything that was helpful in particular, or you haven't?
Well, I guess it's like in general, just help me to have more awareness.
Okay.
Yeah, and I um, I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't really know much. I mean, how can I say? Like, I don't feel. Well, I mean, I did not feel a lot of difference is because I was focusing on my body. It just past few days, actually, so what happened was last night after I talked to you, I made some adjustment with my diet because you mentioned the water and salt.
Yeah.
So so I stopped drinking my water because I actually drink tons of water, and then I tried to put the salt in the water, and then that did not even work. It just I guess I need a lot of more salt. So I stopped my water and I start taking more salt. Like I start consume a lot of food with high sodium. It's kind of interesting, but yeah. So I guess it's like I was more focusing on how my body feels and also kind of keep track on what works, what not with my body. So it's good in a way, but at the same time, I find that my body's adjusting the change that I made.
Okay.
So it's still, like I'm still kind of, so it's a little bit, I guess it's just a little bit healing process for me.
Yeah. But it's great. You're experimenting. It's really good.
Because I don't understand why, like, and then you also mentioned you have something similar, right? So I was like, okay, maybe I need to try something different because, I've been doing whatever I was doing. I mean, they did help. It just, so I just feel, I don't know, I guess it's like also at the same time, I guess it's like the conversation we had last time. It kind of probably shift my energy in some ways. So I was less scared because I find like every time I try to make adjustment with like whatever, especially my diet and all these things, I just get panic because I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm not sure how my body's gonna respond and all these things. So so and after our conversation, I was just like, you know what, let me just try this, and like I feel like my fear is subside, which is a good thing. So I'm just like, you know what, like I need to make some adjustment because I just, because it's it has been too long. And so I think it's getting there. It just trying in different things. So.
Yeah, that's very courageous of you. Well done.
Yeah, thank you, because I mean, like I know like our conversation did some shift, right? So so that was really good. Yeah, thank you.
One step at a time with courage.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
My second question that I had for you is that in your spiritual practice, is there anything that you do when you need extra help, like saying a mantra or saying a prayer or doing some breathing? Is there anything?
I guess for now will be more when I feel like if I'm overwhelmed, especially like the past few months, I find that doing my writing is one thing, like journaling. And another thing is just go out and play with since I don't have a pet, so I go play with somebody else's pet. So usually that help me to calm down and kind of relax and yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of how I find it helps me because I find sometimes I just constantly thinking and I just like, oh my God, I need to get this sorted out and I just really want to get this done and I just, and I'm still breaking my pattern because I do know and I can see my pattern because one of my sort of bad habits is when I start working on my computer, I forget everything else. I forget my body. I forget I need to eat. I need to do anything else except I'm just so concentrated on my computer. And I mean, for a lot of people, which is probably a good thing, but for me, it's just a bad thing because I'm just like forgetting anything else. Like I just like just completely like I can sit there for hours, and which is not good for my body. And slowly I'm really trying to force myself because at the beginning it was really uncomfortable because I guess another thing it's just like anything making changes is uncomfortable. And that's how I feel I was feeling the past all this time because I got scared and I feel like, and especially I think one thing is also the whole society keep thinking you need to be productive. And the only way to be productive is you get more things done. And that's very different because, the more you learn into spirituality or you learn those energy thing, it's like, no, you can just being, right? Like you can just simply being and really be at the moment. And I just couldn't do it at the beginning. And I'm like, oh my God, I have so much to do. And you look at the reality, right? And I'm looking at my reality finance and I'm and then everybody think I'm crazy. And I keep judging myself crazy because, you start, let people feeding you, right? So it took me a lot of time to really just calm myself down and really just force myself, just get up, do something. Like, I don't care, even 5-10 minutes, I need to get up. And I find that as a really big thing for me to change.
All right. Is there anything that you could do now before we start? Like, can you think of a pet that you like in particular, so you can already feel, that you're full of good vibrations before we start? Is there any? Can you remember the last time you played with a pet and you had fun?
Actually, I just played with my ex family's cat yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a kitty. It's like tiny. Yeah. So so that was good. Well, actually, also my neighbor's dog.
Okay.
That was good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, and like, do you believe in the energy of the universe or the unity of the earth? Okay. Can you try to connect with both the energy of the universe and the energy of the earth?
Yes.
Okay. So let's do that. I'll do the same.
Okay.
And there's two ways to do this process.
Okay.
And for tonight, we're going to do it the way that Margaret does it.
Okay.
And then I want to see how you feel afterwards for a few days. And then the next time we can do it, that process with my spin on it.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
This way it's also good for me to get a feel of how much my spin adds to the process.
Okay.
And because I want you to get all the content from Margaret,
Mhm.
I have my notes,
Yeah.
and I'm going to read my notes from the
Okay.
computer. So I'll put the screen on one side of my
Oh,
side.
yeah.
But anyway, most of the time you'll be closing your eyes, so it's okay for you.
Okay.
But because we're recording this,
Yeah.
it might be weird next time you look at it when you watch it, that I'm reading. So I'm gonna exit full screen. You're here, and I'm gonna put my notes here. All right. Okay, so the idea is to walk you through this process. And when we spoke about it, I called it like the birth process, but it's more like a newborn baby process.
Okay.
So you're here on my screen, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna be moving between
Yeah.
the two. And so the process allows you to see how your nervous system came into this world.
Okay.
Okay, and you've been reading Margaret's book, so you probably already know that our nervous system is what basically takes over when we're under stress. It's the
Yes.
fight or flight response
Yeah.
system. And you probably already know that with tapping, we often say negative things, but it's not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
We'll say just affirmations, but we're not forcing affirmations, negative affirmations into your body, but it's a way to let that side to be voiced very honestly. And it may be over the top, but it's about releasing it.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's okay with you, even if something sounds to you like it's exaggerated, if you tap along, then
Okay.
it's gonna help with the voicing it out.
Okay.
So here we go. So here's what I want you to do.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to take a breath and close your eyes. And I want you to take another breath. And make yourself comfortable. And feel your feet on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And take another breath. And in a second, I'm going to ask you to visualize or imagine something. And if you feel like you're not good at visualizing or imagining something, that's okay. Just let your mind paint you the picture or guess what it might be. So I want you to just imagine that you can see a picture on the movie screen of your mind. It's the younger version of you, maybe around the age of 6 or 7. So just see yourself there. Imagine what it would be like if you could see it very easily. So just allow yourself to be curious about what it would be like if you could actually suddenly see yourself, even one level more clearly. Actually see what you're wearing. Just see yourself there. And notice how that little one is. How does she look? That younger version of you. And just get a sense. And now I want you to move the child into the home that you grew up in. Put that child into a home and put your parents or caregivers. Were you with your parents when you were growing up?
Yes.
Okay, so put your parents standing there next to your little one. And maybe it feels okay and happy and content. And maybe there's some anxiety. So if you can give me a sense, do you already feel some type of anxiety at this point, some fear, some feeling like it's not safe for me to be here?
I feel a lot of sadness.
Okay, sadness. All right. So we'll just I'll keep note of that, the sadness. But now I want you to keep watching your little child because something is going to happen. So just watch that little one actually grows younger and younger, like the pages of a calendar turning backwards, hands and feet getting smaller. And there she is, getting younger and younger, smaller and smaller, to a little baby. The baby, the little baby that you once were. And I want you to just imagine what it would be like to see that young version of you. You've just come through. You've just come into this world, in your body. You just came from divine. Your spirit came into your little system. And now you've just been born. Does the baby feel safe? What's happening with the parents? Are they there? Are they loving? Or is there something off? If they're there and they're loving and it isn't too intense for you, that's okay. But raise your hand if the baby doesn't look that safe, or sad, or angry. Okay.
So there's a
Yeah.
There's a voice says, I don't want to be here.
All right. I don't want to be here.
And I can feel the tension around my neck and shoulders.
Tension around neck and shoulders. Okay. And just notice, is the baby crying and what's happening?
Yes, it's crying. She's crying.
Okay, she's crying. And how are your parents reacting?
They are very nervous.
They're angry and nervous?
Not angry, more nervous.
They're nervous. Okay. They're nervous. All right. Okay. We're going to stop that first part of the visualization, and we're going to start doing some tapping already on that. All right. You know the tapping points, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you can keep your eyes closed and you can switch between the points whenever you want. I'm going to say the phrases, the words, and I let you switch as you want. All right, take a big breath. And let's go. There I am. So small. And already not safe. I don't want to be here. Just came into this world. Just came into my body. And it's not safe. It's not safe for me here. Maybe I'm afraid. I don't want to be here. There's this tension around my neck and my shoulders. She's crying. I'm crying. There's something wrong. I feel something. And it doesn't feel good. I didn't feel safe. I was just a baby. And my nervous system crying, screaming with fear, unconsoled, not held, not safe. There I am. There I am. Not safe. Maybe not wanted. Maybe I wasn't wanted. I don't want to be here. Maybe I didn't feel wanted. What if I wasn't meant to be with this family? Maybe these are the wrong people. I don't know if I want to be here. Actually, I know I don't want to be here. Maybe it's the wrong planet. I don't want to be here. I just came through into this world, into my body, and I don't feel good. I don't feel safe. I don't want to be here. Take a breath. We'll stop this round for now, but we'll do more on it. So keep your eyes closed and go back to that little one. And let's see if things are getting a little better or a little worse. Okay, let your mind paint the picture. The mind will show you what's there. So go back to that little one and what do you see? How does the baby look like now? What does she look now? Is it better? Is it worse? How does the baby look now? All right, can you let me know if it's better or worse?
I sense a lot of fear from my mom.
Okay, fear from your mom. All right. Okay, that's good.
And my dad kept checking me if anything wrong with me.
Okay. All right, okay. All right, that's good. All right. We're going to tap again, unless do you want to say something else? Something you've noticed now?
I feel I was restricted.
Restricted. Okay. All right, we're going to tap again, and this time you're going to repeat the words that I'm saying while you're tapping.
Okay.
And start feeling also, you already felt that there's some sadness. See if there's other feelings there, like anger and anything else, okay? And in the baby's system. So let's tap, and this time you can repeat. Okay, take a deep breath. All right, there I am.
There I am.
And you can tap at the same time. I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here.
There's this tension around my neck and shoulders.
There is tension around my neck and shoulders.
I'm crying.
I'm crying.
My parents are nervous.
My parents are nervous.
I can sense fear from my mom.
I can sense fear from my mom.
I feel restricted.
I feel restricted.
My dad keeps checking if anything's wrong with me.
My dad keeps checking if anything wrong with me.
What's wrong with me?
What's wrong with me?
If he's checking, something must be wrong.
If he's checking, something is wrong.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
There's something wrong with me.
Something wrong with me.
Already feeling that.
Already feeling that.
I was just a tiny baby.
I was just a tiny baby.
So scared.
So scared.
So confused.
So confused.
This doesn't make sense.
This doesn't make sense.
They're supposed to love me.
They're supposed to love me.
They're supposed to comfort me.
They're supposed to comfort me.
They're supposed to want me.
They're supposed to want me.
I'm withdrawing.
Sorry?
I'm withdrawing.
I'm withdrawing.
I'm crying. Inconsolable.
Sorry?
Inconsolable.
Unconsolable.
And it hurts.
And it hurts.
This tension around my neck.
This tension around my neck.
And shoulders.
And shoulders.
My little nervous system.
My little nervous system.
Ripping open.
Ripping open.
With all this fear.
With all this fear.
With all this sadness.
With all this sadness.
It's not safe.
It's not safe.
It's not safe for me here.
It's not safe for me to be here.
There's something wrong.
There's something wrong.
My little nervous system.
My little nervous system.
Getting wired.
Getting wired.
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
Sadness.
Sadness.
I'm already losing.
I'm already using.
I'm already losing.
I'm already losing.
This isn't how it was supposed to be.
This isn't how it's supposed to be.
Maybe even anger.
Maybe even anger.
Maybe even rage.
Maybe even rage.
This isn't how it was supposed to be.
This isn't what it's supposed to be.
They're supposed to be better for me.
They're supposed to be better for me.
They're supposed to love me.
They're supposed to love me.
And keep me safe.
And keep me safe.
It's unforgivable.
It's unforgivable.
And I felt that too.
And I felt that too.
Somewhere underneath.
Somewhere underneath.
I honor the little one that I once was.
I honor the little one that
I once was.
That I was worth.
That I once was. That I was.
That I was.
I honor the little one that I was.
I honor the little one that I was.
All right, take a deep breath. And again. All right, and keep your eyes closed and tune into that baby again. And how does that little one look now? Can you tell me how she looks now?
She's a bit better.
Okay. Is there some sadness, some anger still?
I feel I kind of feel dizzy right now.
Dizzy, okay.
I feel it's more repressed anger.
Repressed anger, perfect.
And then I feel my abdominal.
Yeah.
My solar plex.
Yeah.
Like tight.
Okay.
Oh, I feel powerless.
Powerless, yes. All right. Okay, keep your eyes closed and the anger, can you tell me if it's directed towards your parents, towards creation, like God, the universe, or towards yourself, or all?
I feel this mixed emotion from my mom.
Yeah.
Since It's all this birth trauma that made my mom.
You can take the time to cry.
I feel my emotion just kind of shifting.
Okay. We have more tapping to do, so it's okay, you know, take the time to cry and whatever you need, and when you're ready we can go into more tapping. I'm going to turn off my Facebook because I'm getting all these notifications.
So my mom, I think my mom sort of detached from her own body.
Okay.
Because of the birth trauma, and she had a lot of mixed emotion.
Okay.
And I didn't really feel the joy, the real happiness from her. It's more the fear, the anxiety, the sadness, the
All right.
pain, suffering, and somewhat anger and
All right. Okay, so that's your mom.
Yeah.
How about you as a baby? Do you feel angry at your mom or your dad?
I feel
Because you mentioned repressed anger. What are you angry at? Who are you angry at?
I guess it's like whatever involved with the whole birth process.
Okay.
And I feel that I wasn't handled properly.
Yes.
I feel that, yeah, I just feel the whole process is really traumatized.
All right, the whole process. Okay.
And I feel powerless. I feel
All right.
I couldn't, there wasn't anything I can do about it.
Okay. All right, we're going to do more tapping on all this. For the anger, I'm gonna mix, you know, a little bit of just in case there's some like underlying anger towards your parents and you know, anything else. So I'm going to add that too. And do you mind if I use some swear words?
No.
Okay, there's one swear word in the tapping scripts. And
Okay.
all right, so take a deep breath. And you can start tapping and repeat the words after me. All right. The truth is,
The truth is,
I feel dizzy.
I feel dizzy.
I feel repressed anger.
I feel repressed anger.
I'm angry
I'm angry
at this whole process.
at this whole process.
I was not handled properly.
I was not handled properly,
And there's nothing I can do about it.
and there's nothing I can do about it.
I feel so powerless.
I feel so powerless.
My abdominals are tight.
My abdominals are tight.
My solar plexus is tight.
My solar plexus is tight,
And nothing I can do about it.
and nothing I can do about it.
I feel powerless.
I feel powerless.
So angry.
So angry.
This is so unfair.
This is so unfair.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
How could they do this to me?
How could they do this to me?
They were supposed to love me.
They were supposed to love me.
They were supposed to feel joy.
They were supposed to feel joy.
They were supposed to be happy.
They were supposed to be happy.
And instead, there's fear and anxiety.
And instead, there's fear and anxiety.
What a way to come into this world.
What a way to come into this world.
I was a child.
I was a child.
They were supposed to love me.
They were supposed to love me.
They were supposed to keep me safe.
They were supposed to keep me safe.
Adore me.
Adore me.
Love me.
Love me.
At least make me feel safe.
At least make me feel safe.
Make me feel wanted.
Make me feel wanted.
Make me feel valued.
Make me feel valued.
And they didn't.
And they didn't.
They didn't handle me properly.
They didn't handle me properly.
They abandoned me.
They abandoned me.
They ignored me.
They ignored me.
They wanted me to be something else.
They wanted me to be something else.
It's unforgivable.
It's unforgivable.
I do not forgive you.
I do not forgive you.
It's unforgivable.
It's unforgivable.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
And I don't forgive you.
And I don't forgive you.
Because I'm still paying the price.
I'm still paying the price.
I'll never say it's right.
I never say it's right.
All you had to do
All you had to do
was keep your promise.
was keep your promise.
Keep me safe.
Keep me safe.
Love me.
Love me.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
I do not forgive you.
I do not forgive you.
It's unforgettable and unforgivable.
It's unforgettable and it's unforgivable.
What you did.
What you did.
And I'm never letting this go.
And I'm never letting this go.
What you did to me.
What you did to me.
I still carry.
I'm still carrying.
And it's not okay.
And it's not okay.
A lifetime of anxiety.
A lifetime of anxiety.
A lifetime of self-doubt.
A lifetime of self-doubt.
A lifetime of repressed anger.
A lifetime of repressed anger.
A lifetime of questioning myself,
A lifetime of questioning myself,
who I am,
who I am,
my worth, when you could have just adored me
when you could just adore me
for who I am.
for who I am.
It's unforgivable.
It's unforgivable.
I've paid a high price,
I paid a high price,
and I totally honor that.
and I totally honor that.
I honor all of my feelings,
I honor all my feelings,
this anger and rage,
this anger and rage
and the sadness
and sadness,
for everything I lost,
for everything I lost,
everything I never got to have,
everything I never got to have,
the parents I never got to have,
the parents I never got to have,
the childhood I missed out on
the childhood I missed out on
because you couldn't do it right,
because you couldn't do it right,
because of your wanting.
because of your wanting.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
Take a breath. That's a lot. It's a lot. Take a breath. Can you feel the energy?
Yes.
All right. So keep your eyes closed and take another breath. And I want you to tune into that child again. How does the child look now? Can you describe?
She's more settled.
Okay, more settled. All right. Focus on the child. Okay, you don't have to say everything, but focus on the child and keep your eyes closed. And I want you to be as if you now, the loving, grown up version of you, I want you to imagine that you step into that room with that little baby.
I don't know why my heart feels tight.
Okay, your heart feels tight. All right. All right. So focus on the child and imagine that you, the loving grown-up version of you, steps into that room with that little baby. And I want to see you walk towards that baby. And I want you to just scoop her up into your arms and let her know you get it. So in the quietness of your heart, say to that little child, I understand. I'm the only one who does. I love you. I'm here for you. How is the child looking now? Can she feel your presence?
Yes.
All right. So now I want you to offer some words to this little one. You're going to tell them what they need to hear. So you're going to say, the truth about you is, and you're going to fill in with what she needs to hear. The truth about you is.
There's something kind of coming up.
Yes, tell me.
I have this picture that is since I was in maybe the incubator.
Yes.
Alone.
Okay.
And feel abandoned.
Okay.
I could see my dad watching me from the window.
Okay.
And I was wondering, how come nobody come?
How come nobody comes in?
And I was waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yes.
And then every time my dad is leaving, and I'm just crying and thinking to leave me.
don't know why I'm crying.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You deserve it. You deserve this moment. Take all the time you need. It's good. It's good. It's coming out. It's beautiful.
I feel better, lightheaded.
All right. We're going to do a round of tapping on what you just told me, okay? Before we continue, I think it's good to tap on that. All right. So you're going to repeat what I say and tap, and you tap, you follow the order that you want. All right. Here I am.
Here I am.
I feel so alone.
I feel so alone.
In this incubator.
In this incubator.
So dependent.
So dependent.
So alone.
So alone.
Incubator.
Incubator.
And my dad.
And my dad.
He's watching.
He's watching.
He's watching from the window.
He's watching from the window.
Just get here.
Just get here.
Just open this stupid incubator.
Just open this stupid incubator.
Just take me in your arms.
Just take me in your arms.
No one's coming.
No one's coming.
I feel so lonely.
I feel so lonely.
I'm waiting
I'm waiting
and waiting
and waiting
and waiting.
and waiting.
I'm just so tired of waiting.
I'm just so tired of waiting.
Is anyone ever gonna come?
Is anyone ever gonna come?
Daddy,
Daddy,
come here.
come here.
I need you.
I need you.
I need you to hold me.
I need you to hold me.
I love you.
I love you.
I want you to hold me.
I want you to hold me.
I don't care if I die,
I don't care if I die.
if I die in your arms.
If I die in your arms.
Just open this stupid incubator
Just open this stupid incubator
and take me in your arms.
and take me in your arms.
I'm tired of being alone.
I'm tired of being alone.
I'm tired of waiting.
I'm tired of waiting.
This is not what was supposed to be.
This is not what it's supposed to be.
It's so unfair.
It's so unfair.
Nobody comes.
Nobody comes.
How much do I have to cry?
How much do I have to cry?
How much do I have to scream?
How much do I have to scream?
I am so angry.
I'm so angry.
So angry at this whole process.
I'm so angry at this whole process.
Angry at this incubator.
Angry at this incubator.
I feel powerless.
I feel powerless.
Don't leave me, Daddy.
Don't leave me, Daddy.
Don't go away.
Don't go away.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare.
Don't leave me, Daddy.
Don't leave me, Daddy.
My heart feels so tight.
My heart feels so tight.
I feel so alone.
I feel so alone.
And this is running my nervous system.
And this is running my nervous system.
That sucks.
That sucks.
I want to be held.
I want to be held.
I want to be touched.
I want to be touched.
Just because I am me.
Just because I am me.
Nothing to prove.
Nothing to prove.
I am lovable.
I am lovable.
Just the way I am.
Just the way I am.
Even this incubator.
Even this incubator.
Even in this incubator.
Even in this incubator.
I am your daughter.
I am your daughter.
I am a baby.
I'm a baby.
And I am meant to be held.
And I'm meant to be held.
Crying.
Crying.
So alone.
So alone.
So powerless.
So powerless.
How come nobody comes?
How come nobody comes?
All right, take a deep breath. And again. right. So let's go back to that little child, to that little baby. And again, all right. So we're going back in there. And I want you to picture yourself as the loving grown-up version of you going into that room. And you know that you can open the incubator. It's going to be safe. You know you can take that baby in your arms, and the baby is going to be safe. So you go towards that little baby. She's still in the incubator for now. And she's going to be safe. She can survive outside of the incubator for the time you're going to take her in your arms. So you're going to open this incubator gently and very gently. You're going to scoop her up into your arms very gently, just the way she needed to be held. And you're going to let her know, and you're going to say to her, I get it. I understand. I'm the only one who does. I love you, and you are safe in my arms. How is the baby looking now?
She stopped crying.
She stopped crying, okay. So now you're going to say some words to her. You're going to tell her what she needs to hear. And you're going to say, the truth about you is, and tell her what she needs to hear. And you can also tell her, you're lovable. You are beautiful and lovable just for being you. I understand. And I'm going to be here for you. And I'm never going to let you down. I'm going to keep you safe. And notice if the baby is accepting that from you or not. Because sometimes the baby accepts it and sometimes it doesn't, and that's fine, but just notice. So is she accepting it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And now I want you to imagine that you can fill her heart with love. That you can just beam love into that baby. Just like you can beam love into the pets that you play with, or the children that maybe you play with too. That it's so easy to love them. So imagine just like a laser of love coming from your heart directly into the heart of that baby. And maybe it's even a beautiful green light of the heart or any color that you want it to be. And just let the baby feel with that love. And once the baby's heart is full of love, with that beam of love that came from your heart, once she's full of love, just imagine now that that baby could just melt right into your heart. You can hold her against you, against your heart, and imagine that she melts right into your heart. And if you can, put your hands on your heart for a minute and let that child, let that baby go right into your heart, where it can always be loved and always feel safe and understood. And where she can know that she never has to be alone because she has you now. And you do get it. You do understand. You are the only one who understands. And there is no one who understands what it's been like for you and what you've lost, but you do. She's there in your heart. So hold that baby with honor and love and compassion. Love her, honor her, have compassion for her. Because this baby is often at the root of the side of you that's afraid or angry or sad. Hold her there. So do you get it now why sometimes you're so afraid of doing something or sad or angry? It's because of all this. This is at the root of your nervous system. This is running your nervous system. And now she is filled with love. And now your nervous system can start to get rewired with this love. And tell her again, hold her in your heart and tell her, I'm always gonna be there for you. I understand. I'm never gonna let you down. continue to pour love into that baby and know that as you do that, this is your inner child. And it's like the inner ring of a tree. So as you allow with that process some of that pain that has been stored in your nervous system for so many years, as you allow that pain to be voiced and honored and moved, you make changes from the inside out. And as you pour love in that little baby, you're actually pouring love right into your own core. You're pouring your own informed, compassionate love into your own core. And that's powerful. It changes you from the inside out, like a ripple in a pond. A droplet hitting a still pond, and the ripples go out in all directions. And so just imagine that happening inside of you. That love just rippling out in all directions. Healing through your nervous system in all directions. And in that energy, that healing energy of love rippling out in all directions, I want you to feel again your feet on the floor. Powerfully. The feeling of your feet touching the insides of your shoes. Feel your feet and imagine that from your feet are going roots all the way down to the earth. Powerful, strong earth energy is now swirling around your feet. And it's almost as if the bottom of your feet start to feel pulsy or swirly. And just let that earth energy come right up into your legs. And as it does, I want you to let yourself feel the heaviness of your physical being. We can feel a lot of different ways. We can feel inspired, energized, light, but our body level, gravity is pulling us to the earth, giving us weight and solidity and presence and power. Feel that energy. Feel your physical presence down in your body. It's okay to be in your body. Totally present. Solid. And in that earth energy and that solidity of your body is your most magnetic field. So imagine what it would be like to actually feel the energetic pulse in your feet. The magnetic pulling and drawing. The energetic magnetic field. Pulling and drawing through space, through time, pulling physical things and people to you, bringing you what you need easily. Stay in this feeling of powerfully being bound to the earth, to the power of the earth, in your body, safe and present. And in this feeling, my question is, do you want to be here? Do you want to be here on this planet? Do you want to be here and now, in this space, in this moment? Claim this space. It is yours. If it doesn't feel like a yes, it's fine. It just means there's more work to do. But if it feels like a yes, claim the space. And you'll let me know afterwards if it was a yes or not yet.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so can you do some tapping now and repeat after me? I want to be here.
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 Even when I have more changes to make,
Even when I have more changes to make,
I want to be here.
I want to be here.
I open myself
I open myself
to the possibility
to the possibility
that I could even like being here.
that I could even like to be here.
I could like to be here on this planet.
I could be like to be here on this planet.
I am open
I am open
to all the healing.
to all the healing.
I want to be here.
I want to be here.
I want to be safe,
I want to be safe,
and I deserve it.
and I deserve it.
And I honor myself
And I honor myself
for the work that I'm doing now.
for the work that I'm doing now.
I have courage.
I have courage.
I really honor myself.
I really honor myself.
All right, take a deep breath. And again. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Well done.
Thank you.
I really feel honored to be doing this with you.
Thank you. Thank you. It was really big.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
so it's going to take some time to process. And this is the part from Margaret. I have another part for me where there will be even more love coming into that child's body.
Mhm.
And I think that you've already done a lot. Congratulations.
Thank
I really want to honor you for the courage that you've had to go deep into those emotions.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
You will most likely be, if you want, if things come up, that's do tap, like let yourself cry like you did. It was beautiful, like really crying out, and then doing some tapping. You may have to do that for a few more days.
Yeah.
And let the emotions come up that are like lower vibrations, like sadness, anger, feeling alone, and all that, and tapping. And when you need to feel more strength, to do whatever you need to do and come back to like the world where you have to, perform.
Yeah.
Try to focus on seeing that child full of love, the connection when you have the beam of love going into the child, and then the child within you, and the child within you being full of love. What did the child look like when you were sending all this love to her? Or how does she feel now in your heart? If you connect with her in your heart now, can you reconnect with her in your heart now?
Yeah,
What does she look like?
She feels more calm.
Okay.
She feels sense of deserving and worthy.
Okay.
I can feel my heart more opened up.
Okay. Okay. I'm shared between two things. It's like I feel that you've already done a lot of work and that you need a break.
Yeah, I can feel all my energy just kind of shifting, like my muscle tense up and then releasing, and I feel like lightheaded. I feel like it's.
Okay. So it's probably better that we take a break, because the other parts that we'll do really just focus on getting you more full with love. But I just checked the time. It's been an hour and a half.
Oh wow!
I didn't see the time go.
Yeah.
Wow.
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 Yeah.
Wow, it's beautiful. So yeah, if then it's better that you rest after that.
Yeah.
But know that the following the following session of tapping and visualization, it's going to be all filling up with love, even more filling up with love. So that I feel that you've basically gone through the hardest part.
Yeah.
It's
And I was kind of surprised that the image actually showed up.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So yeah, I suggest that we stop here for tonight.
Okay.
And I'm not sure, I need to figure out what to do with the recording so you can have access to it. And if you want to like watch, go through the guidance again by yourself, and you probably still have some tears, to cry out still, which is normal. When you're alone, it's easier to just go even deeper. So yeah, I don't know how to do that. Do you have any idea?
It might be in.
Oh, I think
Account.
I know, yeah, because I think I don't have recording on there on the website, but it's recording on my computer, it said. So I'm going to put it into my Google Drive.
Okay.
And share it with you.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so right now I'm not going to do any editing, so you'll see.
Okay, yeah, I can.
The first 5 minutes I'm kind of like, watching and looking.
Yeah.
You can move forward.
Okay.
Yeah, we will do that.
Okay, that's great.
Right.
Yeah, thank you.
Fabriano, I really want to honor you, and I feel honored to be able to facilitate that with you, and I really want to honor you to have the courage to do that.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
take a well-deserved break, and then we'll see the next time that we see each other.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So so last time after our conversation, I have a couple ideas that came up.
For what?
So, I have a few ideas that I came up with.
For what? For me?
Yeah, for you.
I would suggest we do that another time. You deserve a break, really.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just like it's not gonna take long. I'm just gonna
okay.
you.
All right, done.
The reason is because I'm also kind of sort of in the same process.
Okay.
So one of the projects that I told you about, I was working online, right?
Maybe I'll stop the recording.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, you can stop. Yeah.